Hey there, my name is Ryan. I am a commercial and session musician as well as gear reviewer at Demos in the Dark. And tonight I'm turning up the lights in the studio for Seymour Duncan. We are going to be checking out the Seymour Duncan Pickup Booster Mini, which has all the same mojo of the original, just in a smaller enclosure that fits nicely on your pedal board. If you're not familiar with how I do things, I like to start out with a track so I can give you an idea of what this sounds like in a mix. And so I will definitely run it on all the guitar tracks. I will also run it on Rhodes because the output of a Rhodes is very, very low. And so this will boost that up for me. And then also on bass, just to push my preamp a tiny little bit. And then come on back here and we will go over the Pickup Booster Mini all by its lonesome. Thanks for sticking around. Please make sure to check the link below for more information on the Pickup Booster Mini, or you can just go straight to SeymourDuncan.com. All right, first we're going to roll with single coils, and I have this Fender Stratocaster here with Duncan pickups. I am running into a Silk Tone amp. Without the effect, it sounds like this. So just like the first kind of use case scenario that I can think of with the booster is, we all run through these massive pedal boards now, and using a buffer on the front end really changes things and really brings more of your guitar to your amplifier. And so if we run this real low like this, and we have the resonant peak at 0, which means it's doing nothing, it's just a plain clean boost, you'll go from this sound So it was cool, right? It was just like taking a wet blanket off of your guitar signal, right? It's super cool. Another thing we can use this for is for some tone shaping. So I've kicked this up to about halfway here, and the resonance switch interacts directly with passive pickups, and it changes the resonant peak of the signal to emulate different pickups. So if we have it on 0, again, it is just straight on. Now, if we kick it up to 1, it's going to emulate more of a vintage humbucker PAF style sound. Back to 0. then back to 1. We can also go to the second, which is going to be more of a high output humbucker, like a JB style. So again, this is 0. Let's go to the 2. All right, now we're going to punch the gain up quite a bit, and we're going to play with that resonant switch some more. Here's that 0. Favorite things to use boost pedals for is to just pummel the front end of other distortion pedals or overdrive pedals. And we're going to do that here because you can actually revoice them a little bit with this resonant peak selector. So I have a Paul Cochran Tim here. So now I have this Heritage Guitars H535 standard. These ship with Duncan pickups. Without the effect, it sounds like this. With All right, we'll give it a whirl. We'll start with the resonant peak at 0. Flip the resonant peak up to 1, and what that's going to do is that's going to take these vintage style PAF style pickups and make them sound more like high gain pickups. And then what's going to happen with 2 is it's going to give you that kind of cocked wah sound, which is really going to help you just break through a mix and have your solos really cut. Let's hear that against the 0. Definitely, it changes that mid frequency like crazy. You will cut through a mix with that. All right, let's punch it. You know, at some point in every electric guitarist journey, they learn that they need a boost. And the original pickup booster from Seymour Duncan has been used by pros for over 2 decades. And this is the same thing, high quality, class A, true bypass, just in a much smaller enclosure so that it fits nicely on your pedal board and gives you room for other stuff, which is cool as well. So again, don't forget to check the link below or go to seymourduncan.com for more information. And thank you for the privilege of your time.